Hello, my friends. My name is Danette, and today I'm going to speak a little bit about how to date a transgender woman, which is very confusing for guys, So I'm going to be very simple. I'm not going to be, because it's not too much to do in this. But first of all, there is some rules. And the first rule is for girls. Never, girls, never hide your identity. If you're a transgender, you should say it right away. Like, as soon as they start hearing you, like, oh, you're very beautiful and stuff like that, you stop them, you tell them, hold it. I am a transgender woman. Before they go any further, some guys get really pissed off if you don't tell them. So that rule is very important, and you don't want to get your heart broken because some guys they won't accept this. So this is rule number one. The other rules they don't really exist, guys. If you're gonna, well, this is a rule. If you say yes, I'm gonna date a transgender woman, you have to open your mind. Don't have a square mind, just open it wider because we're girls and we're just like any other girl. We just have sex complete different, So especially girls like me that we still have our all sex things, my thingy, So that you have to open your mind. It's gonna be there, and yes, I do make love just like a woman. So that's something that you have to understand. You have to open your mind. Some guys will never understand that. Some guys will be very confused about this. So trying to just be very open in this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say who is the perfect guy for a transgender woman, which is the bisexual guys. Those guys are perfect. There's nothing to say about that. Just you're perfect for that. Another rule that you will have to understand is that we are just like a woman. You don't are not with a man. You have to treat us just like a woman. We are super feminine. We're super sensitive. We are very sensitive. We have hearts too. So don't break our heart. A lot of guys keep just looking for girls like us just to have sex. And you know what? We're not sex machines, and we some they do, but some they have heart and some they want to have a real life, just like a female. So try not to break our hearts. Girls, be very careful about it because there is a lot of guys that just want to have sex with you, and that's it. So like I said, there is not too many rules, but another rule that you're gonna have to understand is you have to play a lot with your body. You have to understand your body. You have to first, before you go into the intercourse, like before you go to that, you're gonna have to play with the girl, play a lot with the girl, understand it, and you know what? Tell the girl, you know what? I can't do this. I have to stop, and just stop and don't go any further because that can be very hard for the guy and hard for the girl. So this is something that you have to really, really put in your mind, because that's a very important rule to follow. Play a lot with your body before. Just make sure that you know the girl. Make sure that you touch her because this is our clit. Basically, it's our clit. So you're gonna have to understand it. If you're gonna do it with that transgender girl, you might gonna have to go down. I mean, it's not like most girls will like to do that. So this is important thing that you're gonna have to understand. Play with the body first. Know the areas that you're gonna touch. Understand it. If you don't like it, just quit it. Go, and that's it. Girls, that's a disadvantage we have. Not many guys will accept a transgender woman, and they will accept that just to play with you. And that's an important thing. You have to understand the body, and pretty much there is not that many other rules. We're just like girls. We like flowers, we love chocolates. Well, I cannot eat no more chocolates because my doctor said my cholesterol is high, so no more chocolates for me. But yes, I do like them. I save them until my cholesterol is done. So we're just like a girl. So perfumes, anything that you like to give us is just like any other girl. I love flowers. I really love flowers. So that's something that really like to see in a guy. And nothing else is different. You're gonna have to understand one thing. That's the reason you have to have very open mind. We like to go out. We like to go to movies. We like to go to have a dinner. We like to go places, and you have to understand. If you're gonna date me, you're gonna understand that you have to take me places. And if you date me and you get in love with me, you're gonna have to introduce me to your family one day. So this is what have a lot of open mind. We are the same like a girl, but different in a lot of ways. So maybe this video is not very helpful because the truth is I only date two guys, okay? And one guy, I then told him that I was a transgender woman, and well, that was my disadvantage. You know, I met him in the lake. I was fishing, he was fishing, I have a fish, and I grabbed a nice rainbow, a big fish, you know, and he was helping me to get the fish. I have a dress that day, and I just stopped there to have some fun, you know, but I catch fish, and the guy was helping me, and he started getting into a little bit of a romantic moment. It was summer, it was a beautiful day, and the guy was really handsome, so we talked like an hours, and I started dating him. And I didn't tell him I was a transgender woman. I just didn't want to say it. I just feminized I was super feminine, and I didn't want him to find out. I said, no, I don't want to tell him I'm a transgender woman. I want him. So yes, the guy got really, really deeply in a relationship with me. I got in love. Basically, I'm very weak. My heart is just weaker, so that's okay. So I didn't tell the guy, so we start kissing, we start touching each other. I was just, no, don't touch me. I put 1,000 excuses, 1,000, so he cannot touch me there. And until he wanted to have intercourse, I said, you know what? I'm ready. I left the door open. I left the keys, the car keys in my car. I said, if I have to run, I'm gonna have to run because this guy is gonna beat me. He was extremely handsome. He was a very country guy, and I didn't want to tell him, but he gave me a hint. He was very open-minded, and I asked him a lot of times, what do you think about transgender women? He said, well, they're just girls, so, you know. I said, well, oh well. So when we was gonna be, well, we went to bed, you know, and when that happened, I have to take my panties, and I told him, you're gonna have to be ready for this, you know. I mean, you told me you're okay with transgender woman, and I told him I am one, and he was shocked. You know, he was really, really in a shock. You know, he was like, oh my God. I saw his face, but he still had the little smile in her face. I said, okay, I'm gonna pull it out. So he said, you're beautiful. I was like, oh boy, that's so good, you know. And so we did everything that we have to do. He barely touched me there, and I saw him a little bit confused, and well, he left me in my bed. He went home, and he never called me back. So I was like, oh my God, should I call him or not? So I was really, really confused of what to do. So I text him, you know, say, what's going on? I mean, did I do something wrong? Well, I did, you know, I totally did wrong. So, okay, I felt so bad. So he just texted me and said, you should be more honest, you know, you should have told me straight up who you was, and it was my choice, you know, I kissed you, I opened my heart to you, and you know what, to me, it's not, I am very open-minded, but to me, you're a man. And I was like, oh my God, he sent me a horrible text, and he never called me back. I never saw him back, and I got my experience. I learned very well. He was really a gentleman. He wasn't violent. He was nothing. He did fuck me, you know, but he liked it, you know, but he wasn't ready. He got some kind of dreams with me. He thought I was going to be able to have childs and the whole thing, you know, so that's what I will, and you know, it couldn't be very worse. He could have beat the crap out of me. Of course, I was ready to get out of the bedroom, you know, but it didn't happen. So I just really advise you to do it. And then I dated another guy, and I told him straight up, hey, I'm a transgender woman. You like me? Good. If not, I find another one like you, you know. So this guy really went for it. Said, no, I love transgender women. So, but hey, he was too young, and he just wanted me for sex, you know, and I keep telling him, when are you going to take me out? I want to go, I don't know, to even go fishing, you know. Just wanted to go out with him, but he didn't want me to take me. Then he told me, you know, I'm kind of ashamed to take you. I mean, you're a transgender woman, my family is everywhere. So I was like, okay, you know, it's going to be hard, girls. It's going to be hard to find the right guy. You have to keep dating, you have to keep open, your choices. I try a woman, and do you know what? The truth, I cannot come back to a woman because it's just not working anymore to me. And then I try it, and it's just like, oh, what do we do together? Play with boobs. So I didn't know what to do, so I don't like women anymore. That's the truth. I probably never like it. That's the truth. I was always scared of them, but I try, and there's no way. So I just like guys now. I mean, I always like guys. I was bisexual, but now I'm going to the side of just men. And well, I don't have that much experience. I've been talking to some guys, and some guys are very nice. I tell them I don't go for it anymore. I just don't go to business anymore because that's many of the guys. That's the only thing they want. So girls, be very careful. Guys, have a lot of open mind. If you're gonna date a transgender woman, we have hearts, and it's not fair to get just in bed and then leave us. So that's something I'm learning. It's so terrible that it's going to be very hard to date a guy, until I get a vagina. And so this is the news. I'm going to really go for it for the operation because I really like to live my life like that, and I don't want to have it. I think it's very nice to have it. It's really playful. It's super sensitive. It's really good for sex, but I don't see I'm going to find a guy that's going to love me with this. And for me, it's going to be over, and I will be able to date and no problem. I will still tell guys, I was a man. I turned to a woman, and well, that's it, So maybe this video is not very helpful because I wasn't dating much. But what I can give you the advice is those two advices, it's very important. Just be a girl, boys, open your mind, and girls, be super honest, Just tell them, I could have my face broken, but I got my heart broke, and that hurts more. And that was my mistake. That was my really stupid mistake. And well, that I paid for it, and I got like 2 months crying, just like a little bitch, because I really like the guy, and I make a big mistake. So anyway, this is all I have to say in this video, and I hope you guys like it. If you guys don't like it, just put it, you know what, your video was horrible, but leave me a comment, please, because I want to see what you guys think about it, So thank you very much for watching this program, So your friend Annette or Luna, whatever you guys want to call me, fine. Thank you. I'm a little blind. So.